Hello and welcome to Cheating Today. This is going to be a discussion of personal interactions that I've had with cheating, tools to stop, strategies against, and all these sort of things in the realm of the various classes and courses which I teach now, and based on a U.S. News World Report, as well as the readings which we were to conduct for the module number 7 for the course proper. Today I will keep my face in the bottom right of the screen, and you will have perhaps something like this, some notes I will make to check us off as we go. So hopefully this is helpful for you. Moving on. So I just want to take a moment and note uh, an anecdote for us to get started with. So this is my wife. Her name is Andrea. I just drew right over her face. I should erase some of that. But her name is Andrea. She finished out her Doctor of Nursing practice. So she's a nurse practitioner, which means she's a primary care physician. She got this from a hybrid Doctor of Nursing practice program through one of the universities I actually teach at now. So in her new job, she routinely onboards other student practitioners, such as she used to be, as well as new practitioners from the area, or have moved to the area and things like that, both older and younger than her. Well, in one of these opportunities, when she was sent over a student from a local university, recently actually, that student was caught cheating. Now, the way in which the student, how does someone cheat when they're just doing rounds with you, when they're just observing or even providing commentary or doing a little bit of action themselves? Well, the student took clinical notes and shared them to an online forum. And this online forum was monitored and found out by the university to hold notes, which would have been inappropriate to be on that site because they should have been personal to that student. And so the student was actually kicked out of the program, and sadly, extremely late in the program. So the thought here is that as these forums are growing for cheating, as online education grows, the ways in which cheating has happened throughout the years is only going to increase. The way in which cheating is going, the way in which students are going to find a way to cheat will increase, and it's up to us to make sure as proper master online teachers that we are trying to drive those cheating possibilities down, or the availability of those cheating possibilities down. So a few thoughts as we go forward. First of all, I'm going to talk about essay writing. Now, when I say essay writing, I just mean anything at all which would be a longer writing assignment from a student, or which would not so much be a ABC multiple choice assessment, but something which requires thought from the student usually. So in these ways, I work at a community college which currently has no turnitin.com or Turnitin or SafeAssign sort of work or sort of software that would help guide professors or help show professors if this essay had been plagiarized at all. I work at a faith-based university which also attempts to, or which does not have such software either, but what they do is they offer a lot of, I should have clicked that later, but what they do is offer character statements to students. Please sign this and say that you understand what we're asking for as far as lying and cheating. And then even on the essay writing or the assessment itself, they ask students to sign honesty statements of this is my own work. And then two local universities I do work at have either Turnitin or they have SafeAssign. So either one of those universities using one of those softwares, I found them both to be highly useful. I like them a lot. In fact, there have been students caught plagiarizing themselves from previous courses in which they're not allowed to turn in the same work. They failed out of the course and they're going to try to turn in that same work in this new semester, and they've been caught with such updated assignments as what Turnitin would allow for that. So those are great tools, and I've enjoyed working with them. And as the resources we read and others point out, these are strong and useful and should be considered. But we also have some assessments, the assessment sort of cheating that happens. So two things, I gotta keep it short here, but two things I want to point out. Number one, I don't give out tests or assignments or assessments that are not open book. And if I do, it's the final exam. And at that point, I ask it to be proctored. So I want to take away a lot of the impetus for cheating, and I want the students to feel as though that the information is what I want them to have. And there's no excuse for them not to do well if, of course, it is open book. And then if they build on that knowledge to the final exam, I like to make sure those final exams are just knowledge built upon knowledge. So quizzes building to test, test building to final exam, and then making sure that that final exam is proctored is the key. Thank you so much.